Hi guys, I'm Nikki. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be discussing Animal Crossing. I hope you enjoy.
People have been telling me for a long time now that I would really enjoy this game and that I needed to get into it. I've just been a bit busy lately, really, and kept putting it off. Eventually decided to give it a go and actually really enjoyed it. So my partner, who already had the game and already had an island going, suggested that we could make an island together. And so that's what we've been doing. This is some footage that we've recorded from the original island that he'd made when he was just playing it on his own. He had a big break, didn't play it for a long time. You know how it is, just get too busy. So he didn't pick it up for a while. So thought it would be a good idea for us to make an island together. So this is the house that he originally had. I like that he's got a little switch there to play on. I think he just took some footage going through. He probably couldn't remember at this stage what he actually had in his house. So this should be a little bit of footage of the island itself. So obviously he's got the house. You saw that was only one room. That was the basic house. A few flowers and a couple of fruit trees. Nothing particularly exciting on the island at the moment. I think when he took this footage, he hadn't played it for a very long time. So he came on just to kind of see what sort of a state it was in, really. So the island, I mean, you can see that it's really basic. The services building is still a tent. I've been playing the game now actually for about 3 weeks, so I'll be posting an updated video very soon of what I've done to the island since then. We were supposed to be doing it together, but essentially I've just taken over. Anytime my partner goes on and changes anything, I tell him off. I'm like, that's not in keeping with the theme that I'm going for or whatever. Yeah, you can see it's quite overgrown there. There's quite a lot of weeds. I don't think he'd really done an awful lot to the island before he had his break. Something that I found by accident, actually, when I was playing, is that when you dig up the 1,000 bells that you see buried in the ground where it's glowing gold, if you replant that, it grows into a money tree. Something that completely threw me. I found that because I'd had too many items in my pocket, and instead of saying that I wanted to swap it, I accidentally pressed bury it. It grew a money tree, which had then 3 bags of 1,000 bells. I picked those, and then it looks at the moment like it's not going to flower again or grow any more money. Is that something that anyone knows anything about? Because I'd be quite interested to see if that is, if there's a trick to make it flower again, or if it is going to flower again and it maybe just takes a bit longer than the fruit does. Just let me know in the comments if you know anything about that. Another thing I'm curious about, and this is probably going to sound really stupid, but obviously the word Nook or Nuke, so you've got like Tom Nook, you've got your Nook Miles, whatever. I've always said it as Nook because it's spelt the same way as, say the phrase nooks and crannies. So I always pronounce it Nook, but then my partner says Nuke. Does anyone have any idea of the correct way to say this? Because one of us is saying it wrong and it's bugging me. So again, if you happen to know, maybe pop a comment down below so we can both start saying it the right way. I think that's pretty much it in terms of the footage of the island. My partner, when he was taking this footage, didn't go to all of the sections because he took this footage just to show what his island was like that he'd left for a long time. It was only after I'd started playing on the island, and we'd agreed to improve it together. We then came up with the idea of, let's do some update videos. So obviously we didn't get the footage that we needed of the earlier island, because by then I'd already started working on it. But you can see anyway that it's a very basic island. He's not really done an awful lot to it. There's just a few fruit trees. So when I do the next video showing what it's like now, it's still a work in progress, but it's quite interesting. So I'm excited to show you that. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. It's very daunting launching your own YouTube channel, but hopefully my first video is okay. If you've enjoyed it, please like the video, and if you would like to pop a comment below if you do happen to know anything about money trees, or whether it's Nook or Nuke, however you say it, or anything else that might be helpful while I'm progressing the island. I'd really appreciate it. Like I say, I've only been playing it for a few weeks. Be sure to check back in, because I'll be doing that update video very shortly. And I think that's everything for today. So thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.